Hello, 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 folks. Welcome to the Hello World podcasting with Magdalena. How's everybody doing? Alice, and I just wanted to welcome you all. And for those who are new to my podcasting, thanks for tuning in and welcome, welcome, welcome. And I just wanted to let you know my podcasting is about personal growth, mastering ourselves in the process of our own personal evolution, and actually using astrology as a GPS to guide us and give us a little hints actually what to expect on the road or journey ahead. The outcome is always depending on the collective. It's not necessarily the individual outcome what we are looking for, because most of the time I do not do prediction. I'm just kind of giving idea what is coming, and I strongly believe in the free will of the people, and we can always make a changes here, as always. So, as my first question is, how you doing and how you handling these intense energies, and let's see what we are actually dealing with today. Crazy, I have to say that. It's very crazy, folks. We have actually 9 planets and asteroids together. They are retrograde. So be with us. So anyway, before I go into the podcasting, as always, I just kind of like to, check the planets, so give you an idea of what's really going on the planetary aspects. So we have a Sun in Virgo, Moon is in Cancer, so we are dealing with a lot of sensitivity, folks. Mercury is in Libra, Venus is in Leo. Ooh, I like that. And Mars is in Aries retrograde. Jupiter is in Capricorn retrograde. Saturn is in Capricorn retrograde. Uranus is in Taurus retrograde. Neptune in Pisces retrograde. Pluto in Capricorn retrograde. Chiron in Aries retrograde. North Node in Gemini retrograde. And True Lilith in Aries is retrograde. Did you follow? It looks like Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Chiron, North Node, and the Lilith all are retrograde. Holy smoke. And I always kind of go from here. So what does that actually mean for us? Right now, Lord. But this year I have this crazy mantra since the situations with this lockdown we are dealing with it. I always say I'm so happy than ever before in my life that we have so many retrograde planets. Otherwise, God knows what would be happening, because the constellations and the planets are just so intense, and every one of them is pushing its own agenda. So, what is the biggest challenge? What I am personally finding in this constellation at this time, or in this week or last 2 weeks around, that we are dealing with a Virgo energy. A Virgo energy to me is right now representing the cleanup. From the number, the September is the 9 month, and also it's actually somehow some kind of closure, you could say. And from there on, we will go in what's the name, Libra, on the 21st, the 22nd. And what that really means is that after this cleanup, we will have a lot of confusion, because you cleaned up so many things. It's like, now what is left over? It's like, now, okay, let's sort out or figure out where does belong where. So that's the balancing point of the scale. And another thing, folks, what I am personally recognizing, whoa, we are dealing with so much trickster energy that is just mind-boggling. So when we are talking from the trickster energy, I would say we are dealing with a Gemini energy, but also actually the Uranus energy. Uranus is also sometimes representing the trickster, or trying to kind of give us a different approach, but it's actually hiding. This is why Uranus is very known for expect the unexpected. Okay. So here we are dealing with the North Node in Gemini that is retrograde, and the Taurus, Uranus in Taurus is also retrograde. So wherever you have actually the Taurus energy, it's intense. And at the same time, what the Taurus actually really does is also opposing the, what's the name? The Scorpio. So the Taurus, Sagittarius, Taurus, hold on. So Taurus, Scorpio, I'm watching these signs here. The Taurus, Sagittarius is transformation from the old. Okay. If we look right now at the whole chart, there are a couple of different aspects that we are really battling with, or trying to kind of balance here. From one side, we are still dealing with the old cycle that, this old cycle still belongs to the Capricorn energy, the Aquarius energy, and the Pisces energy. Okay. And on the other side, from the new cycle point of view, it is Aries and the Taurus energy, and actually even Gemini energy. So you can see it, that we are, the Capricorn is actually cardinal sign, meaning taking over or creative energy. So what this Capricorn energy is actually asking us to give us the new way of how to see actually, the structural energy. And the Aries energy is also, what's the name, cardinal sign. And that means with the Aries, we are, even though, with the Capricorn, we are finishing the old cycles, aligning ourselves, creating the structure that we forgot to do, we will never thought about. And I think that's one of the reasons that, this whole situation could happen the way it happened, because we didn't pay attention to constitutional rights and, everything else. We were constantly trusting the government. And so we've been right now actually kind of bamboozled with that. Simple as that. We have to be honest in it and recognize it. But I also believe that beyond the government is a much different structure what we are actually dealing. Many are talking about the technocrats, that they are taking over actually, which don't care about the governmental and political issue. They are doing their own agenda. So we will see how will that turn out. But look, like I said, on the other side, we have already did the Aries that we are dealing with that. And hold on, that just for us, let's close my, okay, here it is, my app about the planets. And this Lilith in Aries, Chiron in Aries, and Mars in Aries, they are actually creating the whole new individuals with a new way of thinking. Okay, because Lilith is finally facing our old issue, unresolved issue, or something that we do not want to face at all. The Chiron, I always say, for those who are following me, they know that Chiron is representing actually our Achilles heel, where we can be still wounded because, again, stuff is not integrated. And the Mars is right now also retrograde, meaning even Mars cannot act the old way, folks. So I hope that you can see this dance with the, the Capricorn energy, and this whole new Aries, even Taurus, that is Uranus in Taurus, is also a new energy that, what we are facing right now. That is bringing me actually to the thought because, I was, sharing my other podcasting that, I was really, trying to contemplate to understand what we are dealing here. And I have to say this, we are dealing with so many challenges on so many levels. So, you cannot solve these problems on one level. We have to tackle it on so many different levels. And that is why it's so difficult right now. And I recognize, a lot of people, not satisfied with the information that I'm sharing because they just wanted to kind of go into this, quick fix and just give me a good news. Well, my podcasting, I have to say this, my podcasting is not for those people. And please don't take me on the wrong way, because this is right now a whole new redirecting and expanding of our consciousness and finding a whole new way in our creation. And the reason why I'm saying, because I actually mentioned this already a couple of times in my podcasting, but for those who are new, they may not know what I'm talking about. I am not sure, are you familiar with Michio Kaku, the Japanese scientist? And many, many years ago, he actually put it out a video about 3 stages of civilizations, okay? And if you find this video, you will recognize this. It may be between 8 to 10 minutes, so it's a very short video. But what is very interesting in that video, what he talks about is that we are actually at the point zero. Yes, zero, at 0 point as a civilization. So what does that actually mean for us? That means is that so long we are constantly, giving our power away to, for instance, government, technocrats, or whatever you want to call it, you will recognize that we are not in charge. And to become this conscious, civilization for 1, 2, or 3, you have to know how to master the energies and the consciousness and everything else, what is happening on the first stage or second stage or on the third stage. Okay, because what is so freaking amazing on the third stage, I think second or third stage, they can actually move galaxies. Can you imagine that? It's pretty freaking awesome. Last night I was watching the movie The Avengers, and that actually reminded me of that. So if you have a chance, that would be great things to see it, because they showed in the movie so many things that is actually happening around us, but we are not aware of it, folks. So what I'm seeing, and again, I wanted to emphasize this very strongly, what I'm really seeing right now is that how our civilization is actually preparing itself for the stage 1. How will that look? I have no idea. We will find out. But definitely, what is hugely important in that process, we have to all work together